Continuing my review on Cobra with Sylvester Stallone. Sorry this had to go into more than one part. I ran out of battery power and I had to recharge. I had to charge this camera a bit. Just gonna shut my door. Yeah, so I had to recharge my video. My camera. Well, anyway, as I was saying, yeah, at the beginning of the film, that guy basically goes in and he starts basically hassling people and stuff. And then at one point, some guy goes like, "Hey pal, can I help you?" or something like that. And then all of a sudden, guy takes his shades off, and then all of a sudden he just walks around, pulls out a gun, and just starts shooting stuff. He starts shooting food and produce and stuff, and it's just what the heck is wrong with this guy? And people are getting scared and stuff. A SWAT team comes outside and cops and everything. And guy, he says, this guy who we learn his name a little bit later in the film, his name's Monty, who's a bit of a jerk. We find out that Cobra, he's a real jerk to Cobra. And he gets what's coming to him at the end. Let's just say that. Doesn't get killed. I'm gonna say that. But he gets what's coming to him at the end of the film. And this other guy, I forget what his name is. Then all of a sudden they're like, situation or something, they're call the Cobra. Now since they call the Cobra because the situation is just so crazy, and he comes by in this, I think it's a 1950 Mercury or something like that, and and you look at the license plate, it says Awesome 50. It's it's pretty awesome, I think. And so yeah, and then Stallone walks out. We see his boots first. So then he walks out and he's got a matchstick in his mouth. I heard the reason he has a matchstick in his mouth somewhere online is that he was trying to quit smoking, and that was what he was trying to do, instead of smoking was holding onto a matchstick. But he ends up finding some good use for it at near the end of the film. So he comes out of the car and he meets up with this guy named Gonzalez, and so as Cobra, he says, "How bad is it?" And the guy goes, "It's bad." Just another asshole, whooped up ball, hating the world. He goes to Monty and says something, and Monty goes, he's like, "Just, I didn't want you in here," or something, "I just want you to know that," or something like that. And then he just goes in, Cobra just goes in the place, and you kind of hear this music. It's kind of almost like a horror overtone, I guess you can say. This guy named Rambo Rap for Life. He really loves this film, by the way, here on YouTube, and he has quite a few videos. I'd recommend checking him out. Cobra goes in there and he opens the doors and he's kind of going kind of careful. Goes in there, and when he's going in there, he kind of he all of a sudden sees this woman, looks like she's scared or something, and all of a sudden he just kind of looks at her and he's kind of that, kind of "Don't worry," kind of, I think is what he's thinking. And then eventually all of a sudden he sees the guy behind some wine bottles or something. The guy's saying "What are you waiting for? Let's go," something like that. And he ends up going to this microphone. He grabs it and he goes You dirtbag. You're a lousy shot. I don't like lousy shots. You wasted a kid. For nothing. No, I think it's time to waste you. Then he goes and like comes through a freezer door, and the bad guy who's in the beanie, who had the shades at the beginning, all of a sudden he goes like, hold it, come on man, come on. I got a bomb here. I'll kill her. I'll blow this whole place up. Stallone goes like, go ahead. I don't shop here. He's like, just relax, amigo. Want to talk? We'll talk. I'm a sucker for good conversation. And the guy goes, I don't want to talk to you. Now you're bringing those TV cameras in here now. Someone goes, can't do that. Why? I don't deal with psychos. I put them away. I ain't no psycho, man. I'm a hero. Hero of the new world. You're looking at a hunter. And someone goes like this, and he's like, you're a disease. I'm the cure. The guy throws a knife, takes a knife, and Stone, he takes a knife out, and he just throws it. And the guy, he goes, he's like, die! And there's a knife or something, I think, and Stone, he has a knife, and he like throws it at him. And all of a sudden, like, he sees the guy move, it looks like, and he's like, hey, drop it! He goes like, he shoots him, and all of a sudden he falls, and he's dead. And see Stone, he like swings his gun like there's something like that, and he puts it in his pants. Something shows it has like a Cobra on it, which I think is really cool. And it's like it's this white part on the magazine or whatever, or the butt of the gun or whatever, something that they call it. And it's got like a Cobra on it, and it's like white with like a green Cobra or something. It's pretty cool. Then I'm saying after that, like he goes over and like takes a look at the tattoo or whatever on his wrist. He sees there's a tattoo on his wrist, and he takes a look at the bomb. And the bomb was a grenade. I'm not sure if it was live or not. I'm thinking maybe it wasn't, because like it didn't go off. And then he helps up this girl or something. He's like, come on. It's like, come on. Something like that. So he walks out of the store, and these people are like hassling him and stuff, and they just want his attention. And so like, was it necessary for him to die? Did he have to die or something? People have rights. And Gonzalez goes like, rights? You think guy he just blew his heart off for nothing should have rights? And they're like, that doesn't concern you. People should have rights to have protection by the law. And the guy just pulls the reporter over, and he goes and shows him the dead body, and he goes like, you tell that to his family, huh? Now all of a sudden Monty just goes like, okay, show's over, or something like that. Then it cuts, and we see Stallone in his car, and he goes to his apartment. And when he's on his way to his apartment, he tries to park, and there's these guys in his parking space, and they flip him off. They're like, F you to him, something. So he's like, he's probably just thinking, I'm not taking crap from them, and he just like kind of